You've probably seen paints in an art store. They have such names as olive or ultramarine. Engineers didn't like this approach of describing colors and invented their own, more precise way. They decided to use numbers to describe the colors. In this video we are going to discuss color models. Let's go. A color model is a way of specifying a color with numbers. In this video we review three color models. Cmik, it's a combination of cyan, magenta, yellow and black colors. RGB, a combination of red, green and blue colors. And HSL, this color model combines not colors but the quality of a color, hue, saturation and lightness. Cmik is a color model that is used for print and describes the amount of cyan, magenta, yellow and black paint that is needed for print. Do you remember in the previous video we have discussed the difference between the color of the material and the color of light? Materials absorb part of the light spectrum and reflect other part. This model describes the color of the material. When we are combining paints, the amount of the reflected light gets lower. That's why Cmik model is called subtractive. The more paints we combine, the less light we get. The next color model is RGB, red, green and blue light. It is the light that the screen makes. It's an additive color model, because we add light spectrum when using different colors. If we combine red, green and blue lights together, we get full spectrum of white light. You might have seen hex color codes. It has a hash and 6 symbols. It is the way to describe a RGB model. 2 symbols are for red, 2 are for green and 2 for blue. And these symbols are numbers, from 0 to FF. FF is also a number, not in decimal number system but in hexadecimal. So this numeral system has 16 in its base. This system uses all number symbols and alphabet symbol still F to describe the numbers. 7, 8, 9 and then A, B, C, D, F. It's important to know that the colors that are possible to make with cyan, magenta, yellow and black paint do not entirely match the colors that are possible to make with red, green and blue light. That's why sometimes you get different colors when printing something you've been working with on the screen. Keep that in mind if you're working on branding, for example. The next color model is very useful for designers. You're going to work with it often while designing a color palette, because it numerically describes such color characteristics as hue, saturation and lightness. It comes in handy when you choose colors for the palette, because they often should have similar saturation and lightness. When you're working with HSL color model, it's much easier to control. Hey, this was video from my free UI design course. Make sure to check the full playlist out and hit the like button and subscribe for more free content about design.